Camping on the coast of Maine, it is gorgeous out here. Good morning, Anners. How's my beautiful pup doing this morning, huh? Oh, she's done. Little gas stop and trash dump here in Machias, Maine, or Machias. Double the trash capacity. This is the one cargo net that actually survived. Instead of throwing it away, I thought to put it to some good use. It's working all right. What's up, dude? Got the ice. There we go. Yeah, all water. She's melting pretty quickly out here. It's been pretty humid out in Maine, hasn't it, Anders? Are you licking the water off that? Why are you so excited? We're just getting ice. Alana and Eric are on their way up to Acadia National Park from New York, and they're pulled over on a lookout area and saw Jade pass by. So they flagged me down and we pulled over quick. We're at a YMCA parking lot, and we just been chatting, and I just want to thank these guys for saying hi and for their support. And Eric, congrats on your new Jeep.
Thank you.
And best of luck with all your future upgrades, and I hope to see you guys when I get to New York.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll be wonderful. There's very little constant in this lifestyle. We're always sleeping somewhere different. We're working out somewhere different. This time happens to be indoors at a gym, YMCA. There wasn't no Anytime Fitnesses in the area. A lot of times we're outdoors. But either way, we gotta get it. You put in the work physically, it's gonna transition mentally, everything else. Keep your mind and body sharp. You wanna be able to overland and get out and hike if we need to too. Driving around in Jade all the time, I'm sitting down. I gotta get up and move around, get the blood flowing. My lower back is doing fine. Even though I'm sitting in the driver's seat all the time driving, my lower back's good because I'm still getting it. So let's stay functional. Calisthenics, I loved it. I love this stuff. Well Ben, how has Maine been? It's been awesome. We are on our way to New Hampshire, about to cross the New Hampshire-Maine state line. Looking a lot better than the last one. It's nice having Jabba back, isn't it? It's nice having Jabba back. I cannot tell you how nice it is to have Jabba back. About a month in Maine total, and we didn't have Jabba at all the entire time. So
when we needed Jabba the most. It's like a mix between the mosquitoes, the humidity, which apparently isn't normal, which a lot of people were saying like this is like kind of like a fluke month where it was just like humid 80% of the time.
Mosquitoes, humidity, and rain changed the game. We're both from Wisconsin. We're used to humidity, rain, and mosquitoes, but having been out west for the last 2 years, living out of Jade, it's so much easier. Like, there's so much land out west, it's dry, there's no mosquitoes or bugs. We slept on the roof of Jade to the open, open sky, open elements for quite literally almost 3 months straight, and never had it's just, so this is good. This was a great learning experience. I wouldn't change anything about it.
And we knew when we were out west that as soon as we came to the East Coast, it was going to be different. We just didn't know in what way. But we're quickly finding out. Yeah. As far as like finding camp.
Something else I noticed right away, and it was so prevalent, especially compared to Colorado, was the Jeep wave. Now, I wouldn't bring this up unless I could significantly tell there's a difference. For the sake of the Jeep community, Colorado, get your Jeep wave going again. I gave Coloradoans, local Colorado Jeepers, crap for basically not
being very enthusiastic with their Jeep Wave. Back in Wisconsin, neither of us have any Jeep friends. I was the only one that had a Jeep, and I never even really got a chance to do much for trail riding or anything. And so Colorado was always this iconic place, you know, with this huge Jeep community. And so when I went there, I was like, come on, what are you guys doing? You know, like I was hoping to be strong, because I wave to everybody. I'm doing the Jeep Wave all day. We have
literally every single Jeep that'll pass by.
And we have like a dual Jeep Wave now, where sometimes like Ben goes out that side, I go out that side.
Well, now I have I've developed a co-pilot Jeep Wave. And it's, you know, this is the core, but you know, as long as you have two, you know, hands.
There's something, and I sometimes, you know, now with no doors, I just go out like that, or, you know, whatever it is. As soon as we got out to the Pennsylvania area and continued to make our way east, it just got stronger and stronger and stronger. And in Maine, it's got to be at least 9 out of 10 will give you the wave. And everyone, even though the overlanding trend, or, you know, the concept of building your vehicle like how they are out west and how I have Jade, that's not as prevalent, but everyone's rocking no doors, no top, you know, even if it really is their grocery getter and they're very mildly built or not built at all, people still are using them like Jeeps, which is awesome to see.
Yeah.
The Jeep community, the clubs in Maine have been really supportive. You know, as soon as we got here, and if you haven't seen the J Jamboree video yet, we had 5 different Jeep clubs out there. We plan on going to the Overland Expo East, and I know it's not as big, but I mean, that really doesn't say anything about what it's actually like. It stood out. So of all the travels I've done, and always waving to everybody, I'm always monitoring it, you know, from state to state. As soon as we got out east, we could really tell a difference. We've had our ups and downs while we've been out here. That's just a part of life, and especially with this lifestyle. But it's what we love, and it's how we are growing the most. A huge reason why I wanted to get, you know, my brother, Ben here, a huge reason why I wanted to get him aboard is, I'm like, dude, you will change more in a year. You will grow and progress more in a year than you have in 10. You have to stay on your toes. You're always thinking about what's next, and allows us to really put focus and time and energy into the things that matter most to us.
In my mind, it wasn't like, oh, finally, like I can get away, like from things or whatever. It's like the exact opposite. Like you're not getting away, you're
embracing
like the full chaos of life that it can be.
Yeah.
Which, like, this is the lifestyle to do it if you want to.
It's been an interesting year for me, especially ever since my dad passed. And, you know, I don't like to beat dead horses. They didn't do anything to me, but I do like to share a little bit about that on here and when it's relevant. And it's been almost a year now since my dad passed. It's taken a year, but I felt like I've found a new focus. It's a newfound focus. Things are clearing up, and it really has a lot to do with not only grinding, but grinding in the right capacity with the things that you know are really going to be beneficial. You know, getting up early, you know, before the sun, beating the sun. You're starting the day with a win. I beat you, son. I'm up. I'm ready to go. Working out, you know, it does so much for me mentally, getting our workouts in every day, and then perfecting, working on crafting our skills that we're trying to better. That's the biggest thing, is understanding how much you really have to work on. But this lifestyle really allows you to do that if you're willing to let it change you, and if you're willing to embrace all this stuff. We met so many wonderful people though in Maine, like the hospitality, generosity of the folks, the great fine folks of Maine.
Yeah, made us feel really at home.
Wicked awesome.
Wicked.
Yeah.
It was a wicked party the whole time.
It was a group effort to create the J Jamboree Maine with the aid, the community of Maine, and those that support us. That's kind of been the vision, and to see it actually unfold it's honestly, it feels really great, and it wouldn't have happened though without your guys' help. And
yeah.
I mean, it's a whole group effort, and so I'm really excited to see, you know, what they're just going to continue to evolve into. And every state's going to be different, every location's going to be different, and I know we can have a blast with them. That all being said, now New Hampshire, state number 8. We're going to start reaching out to you guys. There's a cool dude named the Bearded Jeeper who reached out to us right away. We're thinking about collabing a little bit. He has some plans for the New Hampshire meetup location and all that jazz, and we're gonna make it a good time. So all that will be announced very shortly soon here. We don't have service or anything here. All you Mainers, that thing, you gave us a lot, you impacted us a lot, and we're excited and ready to just keep her moving.
Yeah.
So Alright everybody, we will talk to you soon. One last thing before I let you guys go, the following people recently decided to help support this journey, and so I owe them a big thank you. Mark LeClaire, Dwight Chitwood Jr., Donald Harrington, Wayne Martin, and Sean Vanderpool. Thank you guys so much for supporting this journey and helping us out. It means a lot. Looks like she's got a skeeter right on her nose. Get the skeeter, Annie, it's right in between your eyeballs. Man, as soon as the wind stops, skeeters come out. Never fails. Yeah, you got bugs all over you. Get them off. Good girl. Get them, Annie.